Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The A's are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no play.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Digging in now, Coco Sullivan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 23 for him thus far, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. Trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
In now, Marcus Semien. Into the corner and slicing foul. That average way up there to start things out. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Piscotty stands at second with no outs. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it, throws in time, and that's out number one. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. D'Lo, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. And what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Hit hard up the middle. Correa has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The A's lead it 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Changeup in for a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away. And when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time. All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. No balls and a strike to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second, center fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, George Springer. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Matt Joyce now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Time for a look at the Astros on base. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Next up for the A's, Dustin Fowler, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Into the box, Coco Sullivan, as he hits one on a line to left field. Gonzalez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. But the A's scratch for one on the strength of this RBI triple. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the third. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Evan Gattis now standing in, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Evan Gattis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tyler White will bat next. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
For the Athletic, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it, and that's the first out.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman, Marcus.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Semien, a 27-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit back toward the mound. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch slider at strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Reddick, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 1. Georgia.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Still down 3-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading up the 4th inning, first baseman, Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez sprinting after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play, and sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if you wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he rips it on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
George Springer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Lowry onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Bruce Maxwell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is under it, 1 away. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Coco Sullivan comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Full sets. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. tapped down the line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fowler, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first down of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Springer looking up, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 148 for his career. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Brad Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Brad Peacock. Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Jed Lowry now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gonzalez is under it, and that's the third out. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
the batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Santiago Casilla is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Santiago Casilla.
Let's get a sweep. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 10, Julian.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 2. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fowler's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Dustin Fowler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Coco Sullivan. This is line to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Line to the right side. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitor's bullpen. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Evan Gattis now standing in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
36. Will Harris.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Barring something amazing, that's looking like the last at bat for him, and probably the end to his hit streak. But all I can say is 30-plus games. The first thing that comes to my mind is the fact that for 1 month straight, he was able to sleep like a baby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Davis is on his way home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. Slapped hard the opposite way. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Olson rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as the lead swells to 7-0.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready now, Bruce Maxwell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
In the air down the line in left. Gonzalez is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Astros nothing. Tyler White will bat next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. Olson is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
How about it? Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Liam Hendricks takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Alex Bregman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Now Got in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Last strike now for Houston. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Oakland A's get their 20th home win this year. Andrew Triggs earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First quarter victorious Athletics. 7 runs on 13 hits.